Next up, we have Into the Light by Rukkus. Featured in Geometry Dash is my understanding. Once again, everybody, this is a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here is to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what is happening here musically. So, if you like the sound of that, make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member. Two things before the disclaimers. Number one, at the time of recording this, we just passed 4,000 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you once again, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate it. I was not expecting to make it this far, this fast. Thank you for being here. I really, really appreciate it. I do not take this for granted, and I am grateful every single day that we get to do this. It's awesome. Challenge for y'all. If we somehow make it to 10,000 subscribers before Christmas 2025, I will take a single fan fiction of the choice of the community, and I will produce, record, fully voice act whatever y'all pick. It has to be legit, though. No account duping, no botting, nothing like that. It has to be legit. And number two, if you're a member, you get early access to the content. So I schedule the videos for the week on Saturdays. So if you're a paid member on YouTube, you get access to them when I schedule them. So on Saturday, you get access for all the videos of the week. Two disclaimers. Number one, this is my first time hearing this song track, so I will be pausing a lot and I will be speaking a lot because I'm going to be pointing things out as I hear them or as I realize them. And number two, this is recorded live on stream on a single take. I will stumble upon my words. I have done it. I will do it again. Whatever happens, happens. With that being said, let's do this. Into the Light by Rukkus. Let's go. Man, really cool. Okay, don't donate, bot this channel instead. Do not bot the channel. Do not bot the channel. Do not bot the channel. Do not do it. Do not do it. All right, so we start with get added. All right, so we start with a drum beat and a bass, and then we have the melody giving us our initial motif. Very fun motif. Motif being the smallest version of your musical idea, the seed, the essence from which everything else comes from. Who are you calling uncle? Who are you calling uncle? Are you calling me uncle? You're just calling me old? Is that what you're doing here? Because I am old, but that's neither here nor there. So yeah, smallest version of your musical idea. We're having a very fun, fairly simple melody. It just sounds fun. The drum and bass, very nice, very simple. So there you go, Uncle Rukkus. I see what you're doing that, making me. I see what you did there. All right, let's see where this goes. All right. We add the hi-hat sound. We have a couple of extra sounds. Move the drums and... Okay, so we move on to repeating the same thing, except now we apply this filter. This can be done many different ways. However, one of the simpler ones that I know of, from the previous video, one of the ones that I know of would be equalization. So equalization, or EQ for short, is manipulating the frequencies of an audio wave. Us as human beings, audio is frequency, it's audio waves, and they sound at a frequency. The lower the frequency of the audio wave, the lower the sound, the higher the frequency, the higher the sound. Us as human beings, we have a hearing range of 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. That's our hearing range. That's how we are designed. As you grow older, your range starts reducing because the eardrums don't recover quite the same wear and tear, that kind of stuff. So realistically, most people will have a hearing range of 25, 30, sometimes even 40 hertz, up to maybe like 18 or like 18,000 hertz. So yeah, there are sounds that younger people can hear that older people cannot. That is 100% a thing, because as you grow older, your hearing range starts going lower and lower. So yeah, when you see an old person being like, you say hi to them and you're like, what? It could legitimately be that their hearing range has deteriorated so much that they legit cannot physically hear what you're saying. So yeah, that's one of the things. So EQing is when you grab an audio wave. Usually it's represented by some sort of scale like this. And let's say we have our audio wave going on over here. And this can be anything. This can be anything. Every sound wave, the recording of this can be manipulated in this way, because even though I am speaking at specific frequencies, the audio wave itself will have the frequencies within them that can still be manipulated. So the way it works is that you have 20 hertz over here, you have 20,000 or 20 kilohertz over here, and the way EQing is and works is you take, I want this spot over here, the frequency over here, and I want to raise it. So now it's going to sound more bassy. Or I want this over here, and I'm going to lower it. So now it sounds less bright. And you can change EQing. EQing by itself is an entire science. Like, by itself, you can spend a long time equalizing something. And right now, the easiest way of getting the sounds here that we're hearing right now would be with equalization, removing some of the higher frequencies, raising some of the lower frequencies, and you get this, because motifically speaking, we're still doing the same thing. We're just removing that higher end of sound. Let's see where this goes. And we add one, and now the bass is side-chained. Side-chaining is when you interrupt the music with the bass drum or the drums, right? So the bass drum is, whenever the bass drum plays, this particular synth gets muted and then unmuted. Or not muted, unmuted, but fades down, fades back in, giving you this sense of oscillation that this kind of stuff gets. So let's see where this goes. And we're slowly equalizing this. Sounds brighter and brighter, and we drop the beat. And now we remove the bassy sound. Ballsy move, risky move more than that. So now we have the higher sound. We bring this other synth, one of the more how could I call this, like siren-y sounds? And this is, where's the dubstep? Well, this isn't it. This sounds like just electronic music from like mid 2000s. So we're having this, and there could be, because we're only 37 seconds in. So we have this now, and the bass is still there. And yeah, this track is not dubstep. There you go. It's been confirmed now. Let's see where it goes. Because we're doing a variation of the motif now. We get the bass back. Okay, and off the ramp we go. Off the ramp is a colloquial term that I use. By colloquial, I mean that there is no official academic term for this, or at least I'm not using it for the sake of simplicity. Going off the ramp is what I call a transition. It can be as short as a couple of beats or a single beat. It can be as long as an entire section. The purpose of it is to make your listener feel suspended up in the air at the mercy of inertia, waiting to see where you land. And how do you do that? You remove the drums. Maybe the bass as well, which is what has happened over here. We are now waiting to see where this lands. And the forklift, thank you. Welcome today. How you doing? Let's see where this goes. Now we're having, I believe this would be a reduction of the melody, of the motif, and it just repeats a lot faster. So reduction is when you take a musical idea, anything in music, any audio, and you make it faster. That is reduction. The opposite of it is elongation, where you make something and you slow it down so that it takes longer to play. Right now, we reduce it so that it takes shorter to play. We remove the rhythmic aspect to this. We keep the melody. We just repeat it faster, and it gives us this. Oh, we bring in this quasi-piano, let's call it piano. Bringing us another variation. Where are you gonna go with this? How are you gonna land this? We bring back the drums, we slow down, we elongate the motif. Nice. Let's see where this goes. Ooh. So now we take the chords, we bring back that higher synth. Really, really good stuff. 3 hours is crazy. We stream 5 hours usually, so yeah. Yeah, each one of my streams is about 5 hours long. I do 13-hour days with this. I love it. I love it. All right, let's see where this goes. Side change, the chords are side changed again. We bring that as our previous element. Keep things familiar. And we bring another elongated version of the motif. I think it's the same motif, it's just slower now. So let's see where it goes. Exactly, it's like the beat. Off the ramp again. And I like it. The chords remain side-chained even though the drums are no longer there, which brings this whole thing to just... It makes the silence louder. The fact that the drums are not there to side-chain the things that are side-chained, it just has some sort of impact with that. Like, silence is it's a very tricky thing to use. Again, the best one out of all the like Geometry Dash creators that I've seen use silence is Creo. His is the best use of silence. He's completely mastered the art of silence. But doing that with sidechaining is such a fun thing. Like just removing the drums for the sidechain, and yeah, this is just really fun. This is really, really fun. Let's see where this goes. No, I'm not streaming 13 hours. I have a full-time job before this. I work 9 to 5, and then I work from home, so thankfully I work 9 to 5, and then we stream 6 to 11. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't do this for 13 hours a day. I would love to, but I don't do this 13 hours a day. Let's see where this goes. Elongated version of the motif. The drums are starting to fade in. Let's see. More side-chained sounds. We bring this. How are you gonna drop this? We bring back the drums. We bring back the drums, and now we're giving more focus to the bass line rather than the motif. Pretty good way of doing a variation, especially because we've been listening to that bass line this whole time, and we can do without it. We can do without the melody because of that. So let's see. And bringing back this section. I think this is the same section that we did before. Variation of it. The motif is there. It's a little bit drowned in the mix right now. So that would be it's not something I could fault Rukkus for, because a lot of these genres, a lot of this kind of electronic music often drowns the melody a little bit in the under the rest of the mix. I personally don't like it. I'm a melodically oriented musician. I'm a melodically oriented composer. So for me, melody is front and center. So I personally don't like it, but people do. A lot of people do. Because a lot of people just like the beat. And this has a fun beat. So let's see where it goes. Ooh. Reduced version of the motif. Melody-centric Basterd, yeah. We slow down the drums. We slow down the drums too now, so that it gives us... Oh, that's creative. That's creative. I like it. So now we elongated the drums, so now they take twice as long to do the beat. Really cool. How are you gonna end this? Okay, we EQ everything out. Okay, and one last hit, so we drown everything, one last hit, And there you go. There you have it. That was fun. That was fun. There you go. That was Into the Light by Rukkus. Featured in Geometry Dash is my understanding. Very straightforward piece. Not too much in terms of variation, but it was spliced enough so that it was still very well paced. The pacing here was really, really good. The mix was kind of all over the place. For electronic music, you really usually want that like bass heavy stuff. So it's a risky move to remove the bass like that. But I think it was for the duality that some parts had the bass, some parts had the higher sound. So it was to give you that zigzagging motion of stuff. Overall, I liked it. Again, I'm a melody centric individual, so I consider drowning the melody behind the mix not a great thing, but it worked. It worked. Just because I didn't like it doesn't mean it didn't work. So there you go. Once again, everybody, this has been a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here has been to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what's happened here musically. So if you're watching this on the YouTube video archive thing, thank you for watching. Make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member. Once again, at the time of recording, we just passed 4,000 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you being here, subscribing and following and commenting and everything. I was not expecting to make it this far, this fast. I am grateful for this. I do not take this for granted, and I am grateful that we get to do this so much. Challenge again, if we reach 10,000 before Christmas 2025, I will fully record and voice act a fanfic of the choice of the community. It has to be legit, though. No duping, no botting, nothing like that. It has to be legit. It has to be organic. And, yeah, if you're a member, you get early access to the content once again. So I schedule the videos for the week on Saturdays. If you are a paid member on YouTube, you get access to all the videos for the week on Saturday. So consider becoming a member today. If you want to listen to this without me interrupting every 3.5 seconds, I will be linking it in the description down below. If you want to request a song and you're not on the live stream, if you're on the live stream, you can start requesting right now. And if you are not on the live stream, go to the Discord server, link down below. Go to the LFA requests channel and follow the instructions on the pinned messages. And if you want to catch the streams when they happen live, we aim for Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central European Time. If you're not in Europe, that's okay. We have the full streaming schedule up to date, showing in your local time zone in both the Discord and the Twitch. So if you are in, I don't know, if you live in Anchorage and you're like, oh, but what time is that in Hungary? What time is that here? No need to worry. It's all there on the Discord and or the Twitch. And follow the gaming channel. I'm on YouTube. Of course I have a gaming channel. What else could I possibly have? Games are Basterd. That's where I put the gaming after show recording VODs when they happen, linked down below, or just search on YouTube for the username, same as James R. Basterd, just swap the J for a G, and you got it. And there you go, Into the Light by Rukkus. That was fun. Good stuff, but yeah, let's move